if you are going to paint if you're going to paint the rails with, I'm talking on the video, if you're going to paint the rails with some kind of rust or something to take the shine off of them, do it before you do any of the ballast.
That's the first thing you do.
Yeah, that's first.
Lay the track and then put the rust on.
Yeah.
This is just a single-edged razor blade in a handle, and we use it to clean the top of the track off. Yep. And you can just go along and clean up. You can take off the glue, or you can take off the paint that you want to. You want to keep the paint on the side of the rails, not on the top of the rail. Easy way to just take and scoot it along and cut it off. The trick part is doing the turnouts. You don't want any ballast around your point rail or the pivot on the point rail or the drawbar or any of the moving parts on the turnout. You don't want any ballast or glue around that. So what we did was we took some 1-inch masking tape, cut it 3 inches long, and center it over the point rail and the drawbar, and just put it on your turnout. Now this will keep all the ballast off of those parts in there. So you take and put that on your turnouts. Then you can come in and you can take and spread the ballast just like you did over there. You can just put a glob here and you can vacuum off all that you don't want, that you're not using. Then what you do is you take and go ahead and put your glue on all of this, other than underneath the turnout. So now when all of that is dried, all you have to do is pull the tape off, and all this should be void of ballast. And that's what you want. If you see that you had a leak or something, or the tape fell off or whatever, you got a little piece of tubing with masking tape around it that'll go into the flexible hose on your vacuum system. And you can just take and go in there and pick out all of this ballast or whatever you don't want in there. It's just a little sucker. Anyway, you got that cleaned up now. Now you still want to have ballast in there. So what we do is we take some WD-40 and an eyedropper, and we put WD-40 on this hinge, on this drawbar, any place where you don't want glue or ballast. And when that dries, you can go in and take and pick out what you don't want. You may have to take an X-Acto and carve a little bit, but you can get all of that out, and you've already ballasted that. So now all of this is ballast around that turnout, and you should have pretty good success with that. Okay?
Yeah. That sounds good.